Good morning and welcome to Villioti Fashion Institute. No, it's a pleasure. Go ahead, ask as many questions as you want. Okay. I was born in Livingstone, Zambia, and I did most of my schooling in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and then at age 17 I went to Greece, where I studied for 3 years in the evening at a fashion school, but during the day I worked in couture houses. And then after that I felt I needed more and I wanted to go to London, so I went to London and I got accepted into London College of Fashion, where I did the final 2 years, which was year 3 and 4. And before completing my first semester there, which was my third year, I went and I was approached by a British fashion company called Frank Usher, and they took me on as one of their employees part-time. And then once I graduated, I worked for them for 5 years full-time in the UK. And then I decided that I liked being out in the outdoors, and being an African boy, I liked the sunshine and the warmth. I was over living in England in the cold, rainy weather. So I decided to come to South Africa and start my own company here. But when I did hand in my resignation in London, they didn't accept it. So what they offered me was that, okay, you can live in South Africa, but would you commute to London 5 times a year to design the collection? So I did that. I did that for 14 years. But in the meantime, while I was here, I set up my couture company, and yeah, that's how it started. So working hard and a bit of luck on my side, I guess. Definitely one of the biggest highlights was when I was accepted at London College of Fashion. I never thought I'd get in, but I was really excited about that. Another one was when I won the competition in England and I was then offered this job at Frank Usher. That was big. The other big highlight was, there's been a few, was when they offered me that I could live in South Africa and travel 4 or 5 times a year to London to do their collection. So that was great. And then I think opening our school was and getting our school off and being successful was a big major achievement for me and a highlight, and I really enjoy that part of it. It was definitely a highlight of my life, one of the biggest, and one of the most enjoyable. We started in 2004, and the reason we started was I used to take students from other schools for work experience for like 3 weeks, and after the 3 weeks they would say to me, what we've learned with you in the 3 weeks we haven't learned in the 3 years where we are. A client came and she wanted me to teach her, and that's what really triggered it, because Vanessa said, well, why don't you teach her? I said, well, then let's start the school. So then we put an advert in actually the U magazine, and we got 2 more students, and that's how we started. We started with 3, and then the next year it went to 9, and the following year it went to 16, and then it just kept on growing, and here we are today, and I've loved every minute of it, and it's still great. We have amazing students. There's amazing talent in South Africa, and with proper training they can all achieve their goals and dreams. The fashion industry is not just run by designers, and that's what a lot of people think that it is, but no, it isn't. It's big business, and it's run by all sorts of people, but they all need training to understand fashion and to understand what products the people will want to buy, and that's what makes it work. So good training is really important, so we can also help our economy to grow. What makes them special is that the ones who make it through to third year are definitely, I call it survivor, because the course is tough. And we like the fact that the course is tough. We can make it easy, but then it doesn't make them competitive on an international level. We want to make sure that they, when they do go out there for a job, that they can answer all the questions, that they can do all the stuff that is required of them, and they're not intimidated and have all the knowledge and all the tools that they would need. So that's what makes the difference, because we pay that attention to the detail. The training is stringent, and we want them to be good. So by year 3, these young students have survived, are talented, and work very hard. I mean, not everybody can make it to the top. So we do have fallaways through the years, and it's always a very proud moment for me when I do hand them their degree or their diploma, because they have seriously earned it, and they deserve it. It's only a pleasure anytime. Come and visit us.